Imagine a queen so feared, so strategic, that even her allies whispered her name in caution. A woman who ruled not from a throne, but from behind the scenes. She influenced empires, she removed rivals, and she may have been one of the most powerful political figures in ancient history. Her name was Parysatis, and she shaped the Persian Empire like her own personal chessboard. You've heard of Cleopatra, you've heard of Cersei Lannister, but this is the real-life Game of Thrones, over 1,000 years before Westeros ever existed. Parysatis was queen consort of King Darius II of the Achaemenid Empire, a vast kingdom that stretched from modern-day Iran to Egypt and parts of India. But Parysatis didn't just support the king. She became a force within the palace, deeply involved in decisions of war, succession, and royal discipline. Ancient historians like Plutarch describe her as clever, ambitious, and deeply influential. Some admired her intellect, others feared her reach. She had many children, but one stood out, Cyrus the Younger. When King Darius passed away, Parysatis supported Cyrus to take the throne, but it was his older brother, Artaxerxes II, who became king. Rather than accept defeat, Parysatis remained active in court life. When Cyrus attempted to claim the throne and lost his life in the process, Parysatis quietly shifted focus. What followed was a series of political moves designed to protect her legacy and reshape power from within. She maintained her influence even under the rule of Artaxerxes, and over time she gained back his trust, becoming one of his most trusted advisors, despite once backing a rival claim to the throne. Stories from the period describe her strategic removal of those she viewed as threats. She worked behind the scenes, often using soft power, persuasion, alliance building, and precise timing. One legendary tale involves a royal servant who revealed sensitive information. According to ancient sources, Parysatis sought justice in a way that made others cautious around her, all without direct confrontation. Perhaps the most well-known account involves her relationship with Queen Statira, the wife of Artaxerxes. The two were known to be at odds, and historical accounts suggest Parysatis engineered her departure from court through quiet maneuvering rather than open conflict. What makes Parysatis so fascinating is not just what she did, but how she did it. She wasn't a warrior. She wasn't publicly crowned a ruler. But her understanding of human behavior, loyalty, and timing allowed her to shape an empire from the background. Even after her preferred successor died, she didn't fade into history. She adapted, survived, and remained relevant in the most dangerous political climate of the ancient world. So why don't more people know her name? Simple. She didn't rule with armies or monuments. She ruled through relationships, strategy, and legacy. And in a world that rarely recorded the stories of women, especially those who operated in the shadows, her legend slipped through the cracks, surviving only in fragments of text. But those fragments tell the story of a queen who played the long game, and often won. Parysatis reminds us that real power doesn't always come with a crown. Sometimes it comes with patience,